What is up, my gaming nation? It's your boy 6Claws Gaming, back again with another video. Today, we are back in the FNAF box, because we have 5 custom FNAF figures to review. So, without any further delay, let's get into the first figure. Alright, so our first figure we have is Scooped Ballora. Now, this is from Sister Location, of course, when in Night 4, Ballora got scooped. Which is why, if we compare her to the normal Ballora, which I've got right here, she's got a hole in her stomach, which is where the scooper went in. And as we saw in the 4th night, like, here, her bottom right faceplate was, like, completely, like, ripped off. So, well, not completely, but, you know, I just kind of ripped it off. So I simulated supports on her face, like the supports of where the faceplate itself would be held up. I took off the casing on her left forearm. I actually used one of Ennard's arms. If you remember, Ballora actually comes with both of Ennard's arms. I also took off some of her fingers. She looks like a rocker. Like, rock out, dude! She straight up switched music genres. And I also cut off parts of her skirt, so it looks like she's more like shattered and scooped and stuff. I also took off her leg, so, you know, because withered. Anyway, that's pretty much it with Scoop Ballora. And let's move on to the next figure. Alright, so the next figure that we have is Phantom Foxy. Now, my first figure, if y'all remember, was Phantom Freddy. So, I didn't know what to do with my other Foxy figure, so I made Phantom Foxy. Because who can go wrong with a Phantom? Phantoms are the coolest ones. So if we take normal Foxy here, as you can see here that this one's burnt. He's got bits of green, black, and red all over him. I left the endoskeletons unchanged because that's how they are in-game. I tried to make his ear, like his endoskeleton ear, look as good as possible. I don't actually think I did that good a job, but I mean, this is its job. It looks kind of like the ear, so I mean, I'm happy. He's got his little phantom eyeballs, and I ripped off his arm, like in the game, you know? So, yeah, that is pretty much all with Phantom Fox. He's pretty much just a slight recolor of normal Foxy without an arm. Oh, I ripped off his eye patch. That's what I did with him. This Foxy's got an eye patch. As you can see, this one does not. So anyway, let's move on to the next figure. Alright, so the next figure is one that I actually really like a lot. It's Shadow Freddy. Now, I didn't know what to do with my Freddy that I had. I wanted to do Shadow Freddy. That's about it. I want to do Shadow Freddy. Now, Shadow Freddy is just Withered Golden Freddy, but purple. So, if we compare him to normal Freddy, so we got normal Freddy right here. You can see that I took his ear off, and I slimmed down. Let me grab him. I slimmed down his face. As you can see, Freddy's face is more like fatter cheeks, but Shadow Freddy's is more like the FNAF 2 Freddy head. I completely made him purple. He's got his 2 buttons. He's got all the cuts that Golden Freddy has in his suit, and he's got his shadow eyes. And I put little wires everywhere. They do move around a little bit. I don't think I did the best job with the gluing, but as long as they stay on, that's okay. But, yeah, there's really nothing new about Shadow Freddy. It's just like a recolor of Golden Freddy, who you are not Golden Freddy, so you get out of here. And let's move on to the next figure. Alright, so this next figure is one that actually quite a few people I've gotten requested in the comments. It's Withered Bonnie. Now, I do... Hang on, give me a second. I do have his face. That's right, I have his face. Anyway, we got Withered Bonnie. So, this figure, if we take off, if we take normal Bonnie, right there. There you go, hello. This one doesn't have his face. I think it's just a slight difference. But yeah, for real though, I took his face off, you know, because how he is in FNAF 2. I took off his arm, and I got some wiring, and kind of just wrapped it around each other, and I put it on the shoulder. I took... Can you tell that the joints are bad? Can you tell the joints are bad? I took Ennard's arm. I cut off one of the fingers. And I put it on Bonnie's arm. So that it looks like his endoskeleton arm. He's got his 2 buttons. He's got all these cuts and stuff. I kind of cut up his foot a little bit and made it silver like the endoskeleton. And yeah, I gave him red eyes. I put wires over his face. I actually really like Withered Bonnie. And he's actually one of my favorites. So, get Bonnie out of here and move on to the last figure. Okay, now this last figure is one that so many people have been requesting in my last custom FNAF video. And it's Broken Roxanne Wolf. Now, I don't have a Monty, unfortunately, but I have Roxy. Now, with Roxy, since we have a canon model now, which she doesn't have eyes, I tried my best to get, like, metal bits to act like her eyes. And I took some wire and I wrapped it around itself a lot until I got this, endoskeleton looking arm, and I glued her hand onto it. And I cut some off of her ears. And we take her compared to normal Roxy, if she will stand. There we go. If we compare to normal Roxy, she's got a lot of, like, broken bits. Her tails come off. I cut a bit of her hair. Fucking Roxy has, like, wild hair. It's, like, all bent and all that. I cut a whole lot of her torso, and I put these, like, 2 little endoskeleton bits in there. I also put this third one. It's, like, it goes up the center. I think she looks good. I like this one. She looks all freaky. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please do slash on the like button with the talents. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, join the gaming nation. Also, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at 6+_gaming. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video, and I'll see you dudes in the next one. Bye-bye.